A lot of comparisons are obviously being made to what happened in Brasilia, to what happened here 2 years ago on January 6th. Catherine, what is your take?
Yeah, there's some similarities, but there are some significant differences. A lot of the buildings that were attacked, remember that Bolsonaro was not even in the country, and Lula has already de facto won. But a lot of the buildings that were attacked were empty. There was no impact on government functioning. The riots were roundly condemned by both sides and internationally. And it was, as you said, very contained. So it doesn't seem, Brian, yet, at least yet, to have spread to other parts of the country.
Okay, and that's really good perspective because, to your point, the election was months ago, kind of like ours, but Lula's basically already in, and no justifying ever any kind of violent people are allowed to protest, but not certainly violently and attacking government buildings, even if they are empty. But Lula da Silva, he won the presidency, but I've got to imagine, given his previous administration, he's a convicted felon. He was put in prison for governmental corruption. I would imagine there is some frustration and anger with him returning as president.
Absolutely. And this is a culmination of months of protests, Brian. As you said, these are people that have been protesting outside government offices for months. So there's questions of credibility, not of just the elections, but of the broader institutions. There's an immense amount, Brian, of distrust, and that is very unhealthy. Another differentiating factor between the U.S. and Brazil in democracy that's only 40 years young. This is a relatively young democracy. And Lula, as you said, in October, won by a razor-thin margin. So there's immense amount of distrust by the populace, not only with the election outcome, but with the institutions in themselves.
You know, and Brazil is the biggest country in Latin America. It's become an incredibly important trading partner with China. It's heavily natural resourced and commodities based. But you've probably heard, and I mean this, I don't mean this insultingly to anybody, the sort of the Wall Street sort of line on Brazil, which is Brazil's the country of the future, always has been, always will be. And if you look at the EWZ, which is the ETF that mirrors the market, if we guys bring up a 5 or 10 year chart, this was $89 14 years ago. It's now 28 and change. Is Brazil investable?
Oh, sure. It's certainly investable. And in fact, I would say if this remains contained and doesn't produce any form of, something similar to a truckers' strike, and it doesn't hit Sao Paulo, which is a third of the economy, certainly I think the wealth of resources that Brazil has in soy and wheat and in oil, and being the main trade partner, or China being its main trade partner, given that China is reopening now and the demand that's going to surge from there, I think Brazil is nicely poised, in fact. So yes, there are concerns about the credibility of the Supreme Court. Remember, of the 11 justices, former President Lula da Silva, who did serve time in jail, put the vast majority of them. There are serious concerns here, but I think the yield is so attractive that a lot of emerging market investors, and in fact international ones, will give Brazil a good look.